Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
안녕하세요. 초리TV의 초리입니다. 자, 오늘도 킹덤컴 이어서 한번 하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 지금 바로 출발합니다. 아침에 일어났어요. 그리고 아이템도 팔아버려야지. 이거 일단 팔고요. 오늘 갖고 다녀야 돼. 마지막 스매치가 그럴 수도 있잖아. 나는 최고의 스매치기. 가자. 밥 먹고 가자. 좋네. 밥을 안 사도 돼. 이런 거 떠먹으면 되거든. 아, 금방 차요.
야!
이쪽 방향이 아닌데 이쪽인데.
야!
무기정. 무기 상점 어디? 저 있다. 사야 돼. 미션이 9시 넘었어. 오케이. 아래는 다 가져가네. 자, 아이고. 자, 이거 훔친 거 아이템 정리를 싹 하자. 어딨어? 뭐야? 고기를 많이 했어? 아, 여기 있구나. 공장.
God grant you health. Good night. May the Lord watch over you.
장비가 아래 있는 거를 다 가져야지. 다 팔아버려야지. 버린 거 있지 않아? 방금? 이씨. 어디 갔어? 야, 야, 내 버린 거. 이씨. 야, 네가 저기 있다. 이씨. 비켜봐, 여기 내 거야. 이씨, 내 거.
Why are you sleeping? May the Lord
비싼
watch.
거 버릴 뻔했잖아. 멋쟁이가 55? 100이 55네. 잠깐만, 이거를 내가 사야 되는데. 하여튼 이거는 잠깐만, 한 마리 샤브루네. 쌓이는 거. 이거는 슛소드. 아, 롱소드가 왜 못 나오지? 안 나오지? 롱소드 쓰고 싶은데. 팔아. 이것도 팔아요. 광어군 안 사지 너. 장바구니 얼마야? 아, 170. 이 상인 1.5kg인데.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
Are we agreed?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
어우, 많이 불러주네. 200. 합리적이다.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
합리적이네. 뭘 그렇게 파냐?
God bless.
없어도 내가 원하는 게 있어. 면도칼? 면도칼은 뭐야? 주스. 되게 좋은데. 아, 별투사. 롱소드가 있네. 장식용이네. 얼마야 이거? 굉장히 비싸. 암살자. 1K라고? 비싸네. 잘 쓰라. 아유, 돼지가 되고. 그럼 뭐야? 뭐냐? 방어구 상인한테가 너무 느려졌어.
캣콜드님 어서 오세요.
우가도 못한데. 어서 오세요. 반갑습니다.
The sun sets out across the
누워서 겁나
sky.
천천히.
He loses his
일단은
the forge
장비를 빨리 다 팔아야 방어구 상인한테
couldn't very far
갑시다.
stay.
방어구가
My breath
있니?
is
좀 더 가야 되나? 프로랄도 미탐험 장소 재단사. 야 방어구 아씨 방어구 표현이 왜 없어? 아이씨 다 다녀야 되네.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you will feel the line.
여기 뭔데 못 들어가게 나와놨어.
The sun he hides the
아 맞다 여기 대장장이 아니니 여기? 대장장이한테 얘기해야 돼. 좋은 건물 만들고
Good
싶다.
day
나도.
to you.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels to pay his way.
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown, nothing of interest to me.
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword,
조각
I'd
맞으면
repay you
나
very
조각 하나
handsomely.
있는데.
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen?
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Our some priest. She's in the Bible.
Uh-huh. Isn't it a bit strange that some pilgrim would have something so valuable?
Are you suggesting he might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought its bearer good luck in combat and protection from enemies.
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from him. They say the largest piece is with the Ratai swordsmith.
도검장, 라테이 도검장.
Bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
훔쳐야 돼.
I could do with a sword like that. What if you sold it to me?
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing. Forging them back together is quite another. That tinkerer from Ratai couldn't manage it.
Well, it does sound very interesting. I'll ask them and see what I can do.
Excellent. You'll see you won't regret it. I'll pay you well.
About that sword,
일단 그렇고. 5개를 모으는데, 나 하나 있는데, 4개만 더 모으면 되네. 장비소리 좀.
Good luck to you.
저장 됐다. 갑자기 내 걸려. 야, 다운 받는 거 아니야? 놀래라. 무기, 멋쟁이를 수리를 합시다. 방어구도 수리할 수 있네. 야, 이런 거 수리하자. 아, 수리할 수 없다고? 아이씨. 아유, 수리도 못하네. 야, 뭐야, 수리도 못하고 이 자식아.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
29만 달라고?
Satisfied?
You're a right pinch purse.
Satisfied?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a
가까이 더
deal.
할 수 있는 거. 좋아 좋아. 오, 얘 열받았어. 알았어.
Oh, that's a decent price.
화살 뭐 이런 건 안 사주니 너? 잠깐만. 그것밖에 안 사라져?
May the Lord watch over.
뭐야? 에휴, 무거워서 겁나 느려졌네. 여긴 못 들어가니? 근데 뭐 하는데? 아, 뭐 하는 데야? 아, 여기 뭐야? 대장장이.
God save you. Good night. What do you need?
대장장이 와야 되는데 잘 있다.
Do you know how the blacksmith does his tempering?
You'll have to ask him yourself. I help him out here and there, but I could never do his work for him.
Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
Why is the blacksmith muttering nonsense to himself? Has he been in the sun too long?
Oh, that's nothing. Just a silly little rhyme for his work, to time it right.
Oh, I see. I thought he was delirious.
No, he's like that all the time.
노랫가락을 내 직후의 대장장이 그대로.
The sun he hides behind a cloud. He goes
I've heard the local blacksmith is a warlock.
What utter rubbish!
They say he mutters spells while he's tempering to strengthen the steel.
Those aren't spells, just regular old nonsense. Honestly, what will people come up with to slander a man next?
얘한테 말 걸어야지. 어우, 검 좋다. 검 나 좀 줘라.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
기사가 됐어 이제 나?
They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces have broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words, and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for folk. And, let's be honest, you can make a decent living doing it.
Thank you. It was good to remember how my life used to be.
Maybe you'll have the good fortune to return to your trade.
I heard you reciting something just then. What was it?
None of your bloody business. And you'd best be off if you're not here to buy.
뭐야?
아니, 왜-
그냥 꺼지라고 해. 씨, 사이가 갑자기 안 좋아졌어. 얘.
I've heard it said that you're a warlock.
What? Why the fuck would they say that?
They say when you temper steel, you chant spells, and then nothing of yours ever breaks.
Spells? That's a good one. It's no spell, just a rhyme to time myself so I don't hold the steel hair too long.
I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering. I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say
Let's stop talking about... And when you quench, there's nothing special you do?
well, that depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge of the furnace for a while and then quench it again.
You quench twice.
Yes, although there's less quenching needed the second time, it doesn't get quite so hot.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad I left the rod resting by the furnace by mistake. That's how I found out if you quench twice, it doesn't break as easily. No idea why, but I've tried it enough times to know it works.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword that a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling. Would you happen to know anything about it?
I would. Of course I would.
Well,
It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trickster a single groschen, and I'm no fool. How about you?
but if he lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
Don't be so gullible, lad. That bastard never saw the Holy Land, unless it was in a fresco.
May the Lord watch over you.
소리 된다. 차고 있는 거 소리 되는데. 오케이. 야, 근데 너무 비싸다. 소리 하는 게. 내가 다 때려가지고 이게 하는 됐고. 이거 너무 비싼데?
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye?
떨어질 것 같다. 이게 얼마나
This is a
할까?
waste of time.
잠깐만.
Oh well.
엄청 비쌌구나. 288. 귀족. 야, 이것만 수리하자. 이거. 와.
Can we do something about the price?
All right, so.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
엄청 얇았는데?
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
오케이. 잠깐만. 방어가 100%야. 좋아. 다 했고. 무거워. 흘러가야 되는데. 나가는 길이 나가는 길 없네. 보조도 있네. 보조. 뭐 하는 애야 안 하는 애? 들어갈 수 있나? 오, 열려 있다. 오, 나이스. 아줌마 있네. 아씨, 못 훔치네. 훔치려고 했더니.
The sun sets out across the skies. He moves his way to the 14th line. Took very far away, very far in our bay. My breath is short, my feet are sore. I buy a horse, but I fall. The sun may burn.
아, 이거 빨리 팔자. 아, 무거워. 씨. 방어구 상인 어딨어? 방어구. 칼은 정리했고. 여기는 어디였지? 여기 있네? 누구지? 이쪽에? 식재인 공간으로 보네?
What was that?
아, 아줌마 있네. 나가야 되겠다. 이건 뭐야? 마을 사람 있네? 식재인 공간인가?
What was that?
식재인 공간이네. 여기도 되게 크다. 근데 성이 아까 있었지. 여기 성 있네. 아, 여기가 성 큰 데가 두 군데구나. 무기, 방어구. 여기로 가야 방어구인가? 아씨. 아, 무거워, 씨. 에이씨. 말로 옮기고 하자. 아유, 무겁다. 그지된. 지금? 아, 이거 왜 그래? 재단사? 재단사? 이쪽으로 가야 돼. 쟤는 거야.
What are you after? God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you? Good luck then.
세이야님 어서 오세요.
어서 오세요. 반갑습니다. 말에 있는 건 다 팔 수 있겠다. 방어구
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
이거 좋아. 그지 않아.
Since it's you.
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it. Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
I need a few necessities around the house.
Good luck then.
46밖에 안 해? 야, 뭐야, X는. 2를 눌러야 되는데 17, 7. 차고 있는 건 안 되고 19. 싸네? 이씨, 얼마 안 하네? 비싸네. 9만인 모자. 9만인 모자구나.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, so.
와, 비싸네. 480.
Agree?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more. Finally, a reasonable sum.
됐다.
So what is it you need?
Oh, I had a look in the pantry and I need to stock up.
응? 아직도 먹어? 다 안 팔았어? 누구야? 누구니?
Good day to you. God be with you.
얘도 무게를. 이거 음식점 판매점 가야겠다. 자파. 성이야.
Come right up. It's a feast in your eyes and your stomach. It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
그건 누구니? 서기.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me. Good luck to you.
뭐야? 판매. 야, 책 팔자. 잠깐만. 책 읽고 팔자. 기도서. 빨리 읽고 빨리 읽어 빨리 읽어. 빨리 읽고 그냥. 아담파. 체코 군대 롬바르디 활약. 저기야. 자, 이것 좀 사줘.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so.
돈 많네. 부자네.
Agree?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
아이고.
Finally, a reasonable sum. May the Lord watch over you.
있나? 초보. 촉득본인. 아우, 되게 비싸다. 550. 와, 씨, 너무 비싼데. 겁나 비싸게 파네.
Our Lord's
Young
tasty.
sir,
Good on
I
bread
can
and for
see your
frying.
future.
Come and
All
get
the
it,
joys
my
and
people,
tribulations
and
yet
pork
to come are
pepper
written
too.
in your
A
palm,
joy
and
to
I can
taste.
read them there.
Why not? So, what fate awaits me, good wife?
I see a maid in a red dress, the flash of fair hair and bold features. I see twinkling eyes and hear tinkling laughter.
Lean,
I see a
fatty
great love
marbles,
that will
meats of
last
all
till the grave
kinds.
and beyond. And I can see her name. It is
Has your
Katharina.
manhood been wilting of late? Then buy this powder made of a
Thank you.
unicorn's
Here's your coin.
I thank you, Goodman. There's not
Come
many
right
who
up.
treat me as
It's a
kindly
feast
as you
for your
have.
eyes and your
May God be
stomachs.
with you.
It's
Amen.
hard
be
to
with you.
resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
센.
Look, smell. Aren't they
Jesus
lovely?
Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits, may they burn in hell. Goodbye.
판매. 맥주 좀 사가라. 먹지 않는 맥주. 얼굴 다 사가. 세이버스에 두네. 와인도 사가세요. 땅을 또 안 사니? 안 사네. 그래도 144.
Rare merchandise
Let's have a word
from all
about the
over
price.
the world.
Hmm.
The relics of
All right,
saints
so.
from Italy. Altar candles from France.
아,
And
4.4네?
pieces of cloth all the way from the
그거네.
Holy Land.
Since it's you,
That's better. Drop it a bit more, and we'll call it a deal.
Saint Joseph, I implore you.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Asparagus, they'll cut you in half. And cucumbers, that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
불파리?
Huh. I know you. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
what?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bones, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
All winter. Buy them before someone else does.
All right. Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream. Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice,
Beef and chicken.
my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Asparagus and prunes.
Oh, then I'm in luck.
On the contrary, I'm the lucky one. What's your name, young man?
From the yard or from the wood, lean
Henry.
with fatty pork,
Henry.
chicken and beef. We have it all.
A powerful
Come and
name.
see.
So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh,
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
이게 뭔데?
just so we're clear, I'm not stealing anything for you.
Good on bread
Who
and
said
for
anything
frying.
about stealing?
Come and get it, fine
You said
people.
these are valuable
And
things
pork
you're
packing
after.
too.
I
A
don't suppose you
joy
can
to
just pick them up
taste.
anywhere.
Valuable for me because I know their power and strength.
Carrots that'll make you
For an ordinary mortal, they barely mean
Onions that'll
anything.
make you
Oh.
cry, and
Well, that's fine then.
evil's
First,
at
I need a
bay.
tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. About that tooth, it's going to be slightly more complicated.
Good men,
I
good
know.
wives. Come
Yes,
have a look.
it would be
Don't
very
shy,
difficult to gain
you'll
such a
never
rare
see
relic,
such
of course.
fine meat.
That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I've found out he has a sick tooth.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith
Come right
pull
up. It's a feast for your eyes and your
Wouldn't
stomach.
that be swindling
It's
people?
hard to resist. You'll not
It
find
is,
better meat
and
anywhere.
It isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius, then it certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Meat,
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
chicken.
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical powers. Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
They'll stay firm all winter.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours.
This topping out,
걸 보면 되는구나. 통합 채팅창이 있네. 몰랐네. 이렇게 하면 보면 되는구나. 오호호.
캣콜드님 어서 오세요. 퀴퀴
And all we need to do
밑줄율로
is break off a branch
밑줄에나런님 어서
somewhere,
오세요.
buy a few ribbons, and
세이야님
we've got
어서
our own
오세요.
homemade topping out
IX약소님
right there.
어서 오세요.
You don't
아나더튜브
understand,
류어님
young man.
어서 오세요.
The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just replace it with a decorated branch.
Fair enough.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the
That
ground.
topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to get it up there somehow, didn't they?
Very well, I'll get it.
Lean, fatty, marbled.
This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
Salami, sausages, I thought so too. Kinds and scratchings but this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh.
Onions that'll even make your man cry.
How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue. It won't be easy, but I'm sure you'll find a way. Come
We'll see.
up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomach.
Very well.
It's hard
I'll
to
get you
resist.
the paw.
You'll not find better meat anyway.
I'll get looking for those things then.
Garlic,
Excellent.
onions, mushrooms,
You do that, my
asparagus.
journeyman.
Come right
Good
up.
luck.
No need to be shy.
거래 뭘 거래지? 괜찮다. 이런 걸 사네. 팔자 이런 거. 재산 많네. 양귀비 이런 거는 좋은 것 같아. 놔두고.
Let's talk about the price.
Meat, all right, so veal, beef, and chicken.
돈 많네. 그신 줄 알았더니.
Is this enough?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Our Lord's tasty. Good on bread and for frying.
Tough
Come and
luck.
get it, fine people. And pork crackling too. A joy to taste.
돌팔이. 안 사가 왜?
God be with you.
훈련은 뭐 훈련해? 아, 연금.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the
I'm interested in more
spring.
advanced
From the
techniques.
wood, wouldn't you rather learn the chicken and beef? We have it all.
Well,
Come and see.
I'll think it over. Will you teach me how to pickpocket better?
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my skills.
First, you have to have some
cured
skill.
and fresh, from the woods or from
Well,
the pen. It
I'll think
all
it over.
tastes delicious.
Take care now.
야, 거래해야 되는데.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Good afternoon.
Rare
May the Lord watch over.
하면 안 되겠네.
Green marble. May the Lord watch over.
보주할라님 어서 오세요.
어서 오세요. 반갑습니다. 반갑습니다.
보주할라님 어서 오세요.
어서 오세요. 반갑습니다. 됐다.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up.
What about this?
If your cottage burns
It's
down,
not
our
worth it to
sausages
me.
will still
Oh.
taste good.
뭐야?
If your husband is murdered, our sausages will be here.
All
Come
right,
and get
so-
them.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look, smell. Aren't they lovely?
IX약소님 어서 오세요.
어서 오세요. 반갑습니다. 알아요. 박하, 민들레. 야, 이런 다 팔지.
Powder made of the bones of.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your.
좀 팔지 말고 그냥 가지고 있을 걸 그랬나?
Have a look at
이모 보자. 탭으로는 지도가 나오는구나. 원래. 응? 아닌데? 임무. 수도원. 수도원에 있는 거고, 주간 딱 보시죠. 치아. 강철이 빌매? 잠깐만. 누군지야? 가족을 씨. CAN 주로 초상 초상이 있어요. 거지들의 잔치. 이거 만나는 게 좋은데? 아, 없어졌네. 여기 하나 가면
Powder made of the bones of Saint Thomas.
Lean, fatty, marbled meat.
맞아요? 맞네.
Cabbage. Before it goes brown.
이건 뭐야? 이건 뭐니? 이건 맞네.
What?
아니네.
What the hell was that?
뭔가 구두장인.
Jesus Christ. Your clothes. Were you assaulted? Damn bandits. May they burn in hell. God bless.
버려야 되는데.
Take care.
좋네. 됐다. 무두장. 무두장. 뭐야? 아이씨, 사슴을 좀 해야 되네. 아이, 대화가 안 되네. 야, 대화를 하자, 이 자식아. 똑같이 떴는데. 봐? 스위치력.
What's that?
Who's there? What's going on there?
왜 짐이 무거워? 소. 아, 보자. 아, 이 성 못 들어가니? 수년 한번 들어갔다 오자. 이게 누구야?
Be off now. You don't belong here. Are you looking for me? What do you want? You've no business here.
아, 뭐야, 죽은 사람이 누구야?
What do you want here? Hop it.
신부 만나러 하는 게 있었는데 못 만나네? 여기 하나 있다. 저기 가야지. 못 나가니? 그래서 달리자.
Jesus!
Salt sprinkled with the bloody tears.
아우.
아나더튜브 뷰어님 어서오세요.
오, 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 저장한 시간만 하자. 잘 쓰는 데가 있네. 몇 시야? 3시. 비싼 거다 이거. 양분의 둘 1.8이라고? 대박인데요? 와, 이거 몽둥이도 되게 되네. 웃기네. 와, 되게 비싸. 아, 소매치기. 이걸까 내가? 대박이야. 뭐지? 비싼 게 있지. 뭐야, 내 거 아니야? 내 말이네. 깜짝이야. 아이, 탈 거 많아. 타보자. 얘가 죽어요. 다음. 힘을 갖다 주시오. 아, 개줄 거 아니야? 못 잡는다. 무도장이다. 뭐야, 판매로 못해. 왜 무도장 거래. 이거 거래해주나? 얘 거래한다.
Good day to you. Take care.
오, 좋아. 가죽상. 사상가지고.
May the Lord watch over you.
싸네.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
야, 너 엄청 부자였어. 700 있어, 1700. 맞나 보다. 야, 유도장이 여기 있었구나. 퀘스트하러 갑시다. 일단 약재상. 약재상이 집에 가야 돼. 약재상 집이 어디야? 약재상. 뭐 있다. 프렌치 신부가 들어올 것인지를 물어보시오. 이거를 프렌치 신부 신부가 어디 사는데? 성당에 있는데 신부 없던데 아까 상인 뭔 상인이야 너? 가죠. 훔치면 훔치기가 있어. 아니 친구 없던데.
That sounded like. Lost something hereabouts?
Is someone there? Hey! What do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here. Lost something here? What?
대화가 안 되네.
What's that? Lost something hereabouts?
친구 있다. 아주 어려운데. 친구 왔다.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Skelett's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back to.
Why? It is your parish, after all.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid. All kinds of ruffians are on the rampage around Skalitz.
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
As my father used to say, why take the risk?
How did you manage to get out of Skalitz?
I didn't. I wasn't there during the raid. I was here at Sasau for confession.
And why aren't you with our folks at Rattay? What if Sir Radzig has need of you?
Look, here I'm an honored guest and well cared for. In Rattay there's hardly room enough for the refugees already there. And what's more, the parish priest doesn't like me. Which happens to be mutual. The last thing I want to be doing is haggling with him over where I can sleep or how many slices of bread I'm allowed to eat.
He certainly isn't known for being generous. Don't you feel any shame? Think of all those Christians who faced death and never betrayed their faith.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
I am ashamed. More than you can imagine, but not quite enough to get myself killed for it. I'm a man of the cloth, not a man-at-arms. So, I shall politely decline your offer.
Do tell me, Father, why don't you like the Rattay priest exactly?
Have you never met him? Now, there's a man without any fellow feeling or morals. When he sits in judgment, he's needlessly cruel. Yet when he's censored, he whines and complains. He thinks only of himself and his own desires.
You're right. He really is like that. But how can you criticize him when you're turning your back on your calling out of fear?
That's not the same thing at all.
Isn't it? Maybe not to you or him, but the people won't see it that way. You've both failed your flocks.
You can't possibly mean that. I'm nothing like that ignoramus.
It comes down to the same thing in the end. Having a scoundrel for a priest or having nobody at all. You have a calling, so follow it.
I don't know who you think you are to sit in judgment on me, but I've no desire to get killed. When Sir Retzig returns to Skalitz, that's when I shall too, and not a day before.
As you wish. What if they increased your income? Would that convince you?
My boy, my boy. I get tithes from the parishioners, and since my flock amounts to a flock of ravens these days, it won't come too much.
I know. That's why I've arranged a small collection for you. So you'll have something to live on before the parishioners return.
So that's what you're about. And how much have you put together?
Are we agreed?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal. Well and good then. Well and good. That's most satisfactory. And where will I live? My house in Skalitz must surely be in ruins.
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well. I will go back.
Thank you. The people from St. James will never forget this. Father, when do you plan to...
I beg your pardon.
Your housekeeper.
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now. Farewell.
Be off now. You don't belong here. Well then.
이씨, 내 돈. 이씨. 괜히 헝클했다. 아, 돈만 뜯겼네? 대장이야.
Look out! Huh?
God be with you.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics?
Well, I'll think it over.
Good luck to you.
Come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine meat.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
와, 겁나 비싸네. 돈 다 쓰겠다.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
그래도 비싸다.
I'm finished. This is going nowhere.
May the Lord watch over you. Good luck to you.
얘만 수리하자. 얘만 두 개만 수리하자.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Satisfied?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Good luck to you.
야, 밀라노 브리건디, 프랑스 브리건디. 브리건디를 읽어줘야 되는구나. 되게 비싸네. 흉갑이나 배산이, 황금, 폴란드 흉갑, 배산이, 독일 배산이. 1.4, 1.3, 아이씨. 어서 오세요.
Carrots that'll make you and your... Ah! Clumsy idiot!
언제 오셨어요? 파츠가 뭐예요? 파츠. 저거 뭐 하는데? 드시고 싶어. 이거 뭐 파는 애야?
Jesus Christ be praised.
아, 파츠는 갑옷 파츠.
God be with you.
비싸다. 저런 거 구해야 되는데. 뭐 파는 애야? 아, 붕대 이런 거, 약초. 짐 정리 다 했어. 가자. 그래서 저거 하나만 하고 자야 되겠다. 끝나지겠니? 네, 월요일이니까. 빨리. 들어가. 빽빽빽 도둑질 도둑 겁나 도둑질 잘합니다. 나중에 훔쳐야지.
야!
아 여긴가봐. 농부집인가봐. 아이씨 위치가 이게 여기 맞네. 여기 이 뒤쪽이네. 목걸이를 놓으십시오. 위에 농부가 있어? 얘인가? 얘를 말하는 거야?
What? What the fuck are you doing?
아, 걸린 거야?
Damn, a thief!
아이고.
He's stealing here!
경비병 오겠다. 나 신고하러 간다. 얘 농비병 얘한테서 훔치라는 건가 보다. 벌금 내야지 뭐. 얘 맞네. 야, 약수장 농부야? 농장이. 야, 너 어디가, 야. 신고하러 가지 마.
I see a thief! God! Hey, you!
어?
Mrtka!
이게 뭐야?
Someone...
That's good. Oh, Jesus Christ!
안 돼.
Hey, shit! Who's there?
그래, 하지 마. 야, 지병이야. 말하기.
You can go. And don't ever come back.
Yes. God bless you.
지병이었어, 얘도? 됐어. 약초산. 약초산. 약초. 이건 여기가 약초산. 열로 갔네. 아, 약초상 계속 움직이네. 으이씨. 선술집 갔어. 약초상이 누군데? 누군지 알아야 뭘 하지.
Glad to fucking see you, Henry.
I want to get better at...
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my...
First, you have to have some...
Well, I'll think it over.
Take care.
누가 약초상인입니까? 약초상인이라고는 자크.
Jesus Christ be praised.
얘는
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom. God be with you.
훔쳐야 되네. 이제 활성화됐대. 움직일 때 하면 안 되잖아, 그렇지? 움직일 때는 벗어났다고 그러더라고. 잠깐만. 저장을 한 타임 하고 와서. 지나니까 이게 챙길 만큼 못 챙기네.
캣콜드님 어서 오세요.
어서 오세요. 반갑습니다. 약초 상인이 누구야? 약초 상인. 야.
What's the hold up there?
Coming.
A tankard here.
I'll bring it right away.
Hey, what are you...
Stop that! Hey! Thief! A thief!
도둑이라고 들리는.
Guard!
신고하러 그런가?
Come here quick! There's a thief over there!
Somebody help!
I see a thief! Guard!
Help! Here!
Thief!
Here!
어디가?
Help!
Help! Arrest that thief!
Quick, everyone! Come here!
I see a thief! Guard! Thief!
경비 불러오겠다. 도망갈까? 해놨으니까 다 사라졌어.
What is he after now?
뭔가 온다.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
이거 언제 사라지냐? 와, 저 뭐 많이 왔는데? 경비병 데려온 거야? 그런 거 같은데? 아, 쟤 경비병들이네. 사라질 때까지 숨어야
What?
He's got a
Vagabond.
I've got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
풀 베팅 하자.
Here, just as you ordered.
Been a play. We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
오, 예, 대박인데. 야, 이거 끝났는데, 게임. 1200. 아, 이건 안 돼.
Ale, as usual.
I hope that's the end of it. We'll see.
How much longer must I wait?
What the hell's with these damn dice?
What's the holdup? Hey, Ale here.
That's it.
Here, enjoy it.
빵이다. 이게 하나인데 된다고? 와, 대단한 도박사네.
Here we are.
This'll be the one.
와, 저기 장난 아닌데.
We'll see.
왜 이렇게 잘해? 타짜인가? 이 새끼 왜 그래?
No point in pushing it.
와, 씨. 한 번에 1,700이 나온다고?
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw. I don't believe it.
야야, 끝났다. 점점이 400점 나왔어. 뭐야 이거? 1200점? 와, 400점 나왔는데? 야, 끝났는데? 끝났잖아.
Closing time.
How in the name of all that's holy?
한 더 할래? 응? 한 더 할래?
Damn.
약초상이 누구야, 약초상? 이씨, 약초상이 누구야, 이씨. 잡초한테 가는 거야, 잡초. 아, 잡초 뽑으라고? 초록눈의 괴물. 약초상에 있어. 약초상. 누가 약초상일까? 누가 약초상? 도망가. 감옥이면 도망가야 되겠다. 여기까지 하고 그만 자야 되겠다 오늘은. 아, 피곤하다. 스칼리츠 한탕 뛰거나 스칼리츠 보물찾기 하려는 돈 건강이라고. 성경 보물 지도 위치. 사사오 수도원 도서관. 성경 보물 지도. 그걸 언제 이렇게 쓰였대? 나 이제 봤네. 자, 이거는 내일 한번 해볼게요. 돈을 이걸로 해야 되겠다. 빨리빨리 해야지. 자, 오늘은 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 내일 다시 뵙도록 하시죠. 빨리 주무세요. 고맙습니다.